Welcome back, Wolfskinders, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today in my kitchen I'm going to be cooking a pumpkin pie. It is going to be a crustless pumpkin pie, low carb, for people who are diabetic. Now the only thing that's going to raise your blood sugar is going to be the pumpkin, because all the other ingredients have no effect on your sugar. So you're going to need a cup of pumpkin puree, which I've already opened. But I do know that there is a cup in here, so I'm going to use the rest of this stuff. But you need at least a cup of pumpkin puree. And this recipe is actually really good for what I was able to find. And when I was able to make this recipe, I was actually kind of surprised at how good it turned out. So I'm actually really surprised at how well it turned out. So you're going to need 3 eggs. So get these eggs cracked over it. Okay. So then you're going to need 3/4 cups of sugar. I'm using powdered Swerve right now. This is the brand that I was able to get. So you want 3 cups of Swerve. There's probably not a lot in here. 3 cups of Swerve may seem like a lot, but you can pretty much go how basically unsweetened you want it. If you want less than this, I find 3/4 cups to be plenty for this. Yeah, I find 3/4 to be plenty sweet for this. But I probably won't have enough sugar because I'm just about out. Yeah, I literally just ran out of sugar. Yeah. So, but it's 3/4 cups of sugar, even though I just ran out of sugar literally like right now. I have no more sugar left. So what's in here is like a 1/2 cup, but 3/4 cup of sugar is going to be plenty. Then you're going to need 3/4 cups of heavy cream. You can use an alternative. I did have an alternative for this, which is 3/4 cups of milk and 3 tablespoons of butter. But make sure your butter is completely melted beforehand. Otherwise it's going to come out. Otherwise it's going to be kind of holes. It's going to come like a bunch of air pockets are going to form. So you want to make sure your butter is completely melted. So you want 3/4 cups of that. Okay. Next, you want a full teaspoon of cinnamon. I forgot to pop the top, so give me a second while I get this. So yeah, you want 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. This is 1/2 teaspoon, so I have to use 2 of them. Alright. Now, you want to whisk this in first before you add the rest of your spices. So you want to get this whisked together beforehand. I find doing this before you add the rest of your ingredients, the rest of the spices, really does help. I don't know if it does, but I personally think it does. So you want to mix what you have right now with a whisk. So you want to get this nice and mixed up. Get all the eggs beaten and all the ingredients formed together. go. Come along nicely. Yeah, there we go. Nice and creamy. All right. Now you want a dash of cloves. If I can get the stupid thing open. You want a dash of cloves. And you want a dash of nutmeg. There we go. And get that nice good mix in there. If you want proper measurements, probably 1/8 teaspoon of cloves and nutmeg, but a dash is pretty much what I do. It's pretty much how you can get it to your right taste, is to go from probably 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg and cloves and go from there. All right, just a couple more mix. You don't want to mix this in first. I find that it doesn't. I find that doing this last, you can see how much nutmeg and how much cloves you want. That's why I do a dash of this at the end, so that way, since it's all mixed up there, you can easily see it instead of having it mixed in there with the cinnamon. All right, this is pretty much done. Okay. Now, normally you would grease a pie dish, but I have found actually that you want some parchment paper. So line a pie dish with parchment paper. Okay, and then just scoop it right into the pie dish once it's done. Get all that goodness out of it. Don't want to leave anything so good. So get your rubber spatula and start scraping down the sides, getting all that goodness on here. There we go. And of course, you always taste at the end. That's good. And that is really good. You know what? I think half a cup was actually really. I think having half a cup in there was actually not bad. I might do that next time. Yeah, 3/4 cups might be pretty decently well, decently well, but half a cup of sugar is even better. All right, so let me grab you guys real quick. Okay, over here to the oven. This is our oven right now, but you want to preheat an oven to 350. And then once you get that started, and once that's preheated, but you don't have to preheat it. I stick it in there and let it heat up as it goes, because that's just how this one goes. And since I use these types, that's what I use, is this type of little oven. It's a small one. So, once you get that in there, you stick it in there for about 40 to 30 minutes, give or take your thing. And yeah, I will see you guys when it's completely done. And so you guys hang on tight. So see you guys soon. All right, Wolf Skinters, welcome back. As you can see, the pie is completely done. You can tell it's done when you press onto it, and it's got a little bit of a bounce to it. So what you want to do next after this is you want to let it cool, and then you want to transfer it over to a plate and put it in your refrigerator and let it cool there, because after it's done out of here, it's very moist. I mean, very moist. So it's easily can fall apart. So you want to stick it in the freezer and let it chill until it firms up. So, but I hope you guys enjoy this little pie dish. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So I will see you guys next time. So you guys take care. Be well. Be safe. Have fun. Bye, everyone.